It's my
Bye.
third
Oh,
here, and my first, it was your session, but you didn't appear because you had a problem. So some women, I forgot the name. Uh,
maybe it was Stephanie. I don't know. I forgot her.
I think it's,
A comrade of me appear came and
yeah,
uh,
it
make
happened
it
to us.
happen, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, Monique. So, it was, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
So you have been here on TNT about 2 weeks, right? How has
Uh-huh.
been the experience? Can you share it with us a little bit?
It was nice. I had the opportunity to talk with my colleagues. I think that was so great, and I'm happy to stay here.
Oh, love it. I'm so grateful and happy to hear that from you. Welcome again. I
Thank
hope
you.
you will enjoy our time here together. Okay. So, guys, let me just put the questions in the chat, right, for everyone can see. So, for those who came later, after we were watching a video about International Women's Day, is today's topic, right? I'm a little bit late, but I thought it would be interesting and nice to discuss it because it's a quite important uh, thing, right? Let me just, yeah, we are on YouTube. But first, before I made the, okay, okay. So, but first, before I split us in smaller rooms because it's a little bit crowded, I must do the presentation about how TNT works for those who will be watching us, right? And doesn't know us yet. So TNT, we are a community where we came here to communicate in foreign language, right? Not just English, there are also Spanish, Italian, and French. Let me see what else. The live meetings, like this one, are not like classes exactly, right? I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We're here just to have a nice talk, right? To practice our speaking, build confidence, and achieve the dreamed fluency, right? To communicate in another language. That's the main point here. But if you are interested to have some classes, have a material, have someone to guide you specifically, you can check all the available plans in our website, right? talkandtalk.com.br. And that's it. So today we're gonna talk about International Women's Day, and the questions are on the chat. Everyone can see them, right? Let me just split us in breakout rooms because, yeah, we have a lot of people today. Maybe could you present us for us, Monique, for a while I create the rooms, please? Can you help me?
Okay, for sure. My name is Monique. I'm from Aracaju, Sergipe, but I'm living in São Paulo now. I'm 32. I am a journalist, and I like to travel, to play board games, to watch series and reality shows. And I'm here to improve my English, to try to talk better in English. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So you are from Aracaju. That's a city that I would like to visit someday.
I please. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I heard. Thank you so much. Let me just, yeah, guys, I will create three, no, two rooms, okay? But let me just, okay, delete one. Yes. No, two rooms. Yeah. One room, one breakout room, and the main room. Okay. I'm not so good with the calculation of people, but yeah, distribution. But okay, yeah, let me just create. So, let me open. Yeah, okay. So, if you didn't receive an invitation, it means you're gonna stay here with me, okay, in the main room.
Okay.
So,
Bye bye.
gonna be bye bye. It's gonna be Jessica, Kleber, and Monique here with me.
Okay.
So please accept the mm, invitation. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell them then. Around 9:50, I will bring them back. Okay. So guys, let's get started. So Monique, just present her can start getting know each other a little bit, right? Because I I think that I don't know yet Kleber and Jessica. So please, could you start, Kleber? Present yourself.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Kleber. I have 24 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a professor in high school of science, and now I'm here. But it's okay. It's free time for me, and I like to watch movies, go out for nature, walking, swimming, read a books, watch movies, and that's all. Listen music a lot, and that's all.
Awesome, I love it. So you mentioned that you teach science, like which one? Chemistry, physics, or
Biology.
biology? Oh, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Now I'm in laboratory.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. So you let the students and teach them and not also about the theory, right? But the practical. Oh,
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
This is
For
the
me,
best part.
it's very important for me too.
Got it. Love it. Welcome again, Kleber. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy our time here together. For how long are you attending on TNT meetings? Just because I'm curious. Because I didn't see you in other meetings
Okay.
or here.
Because I take I take I get in talking more in on the nights. It's my
Oh, that's
first
why.
time in morning, so but it's my 40 week in talking. Uh, I think so. Yeah,
40?
yeah, 40. Yeah,
Oh, because
yeah,
it's quite fresh.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a baby here.
Welcome, welcome. So that's why I didn't see you until now,
Yeah,
because I if I participate in other meetings, it's just at the morning, because
yeah.
I work at the night.
Ah,
Thank you, Clever. Let's hear now from Jessica. Hey, Jessica, can you present
Hello,
yourself for
hello.
us?
Of course, I am Jessica. I am 22 years old. I live in Valparaíso, is near Brasilia. In my free time, I like to read books, especially fantasy books. I totally in love with this. Watching series, movies, go to the gym, and I think is it. I have been here in Talking. Actually, have a long time that I was not here. I back now, Sciencing Sunday, and I was here like maybe 2 years ago, and I missed this, so that's why I back.
Welcome back. I'm so happy to hear that you you came back and missed the the environment. That's good. So you mentioned that you love fantasy books. I'm a huge fan of them. as
Oh,
well.
great. What's your
Which
favorite?
one is your favorite? No, let me ask you first. Which one is your
Okay.
favorite?
Percy Jackson.
Percy
And about
Jackson.
you?
Oh, my cousin loves Percy Jackson. I read the first and the second one, but it didn't catch me. But maybe someday I will borrow her collection and finish the to read. Yeah, let me see. My favorite ones are from the Lord of the Rings series, you know.
Mhm.
It's
It's something that
huge
I want to
thing
read
that
someday.
I highly recommend it to you. It's it's pretty good. Uh yeah, definitely these ones are my favorite.
Also, Harry
I
Potter.
find it yeah, I read, but I didn't love as
Really?
like the Lord of the Rings. Right. Thank you for coming and welcome back.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
yeah, let me present myself before we jump into the questions, right? I was just forgotten. I am Anna. I'm 27. I live in Barueri, in the metropolitan region of São Paulo. I don't know if you guys already know this city, but yeah, I live with my boyfriend. I don't have kids. I don't have any pets. Just pla plants, as you can see me. We love plants. Some of them have died because of the weather. It's too hot. It's too hot, and me and my boyfriend, we don't have so much time to take care of them properly. That's why they die. But yeah, I love plants. Um, Let me see what else. On my free time, I also love to read, like Jessica. What else? Watch movies with my boyfriend, go out to see and do different things with him to travel. I love to travel, and I love do some biking as well, you know. And yeah, let me see. I work with quality control in the food industry in the second shift. That's why I mentioned that I work at nights. And yeah, that's all about me, basically. So, we're gonna talk about International Women's Day, and I would love to ask the girls first, about question number one. Can you start this one, Monique? What does International Women's Day mean to you personally?
I think it's a political day, and it's necessary to remember everyone that we have rights, but we it's necessary that we have more, that we have more space in the industry, the companies, at home at all, that we have the same rights, and that we are people that wants more. So I think we have to discuss more about this. This day is important, but we have to talk on more and more about this.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. We maybe we can do more, not just about the date, right? And I loved when you say that there are much more that we must achieve, right? Thanks. And you, Jessica, what do you think about question number one?
I agree with Monique. I think was the first time that I actually hear about the history about how that day was turning to a memory day, and I think nowadays it's turning to a commercial thing, and is something that I think we need to share more about how does it start, the importance of it, and to me, I think it's important, but I didn't know a lot about it.
Yeah, the video brought a lot of informations that I didn't know as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, I agree with you and Monique about discussing more and make other people think about it, really think about it. And you, Clever, what do you think about? It mean something to you or not? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot because I grew up with my mother, my grandmother, my I don't know the name, bisavó. So it's very important for me because I saw the movement about her. And for me, International Women Day means political landmarks and about the struggle and achievement of women rights in society. For example, Brazilians women gained the right to vote only in 1932 by
Yeah.
the President Getúlio Vargas. So it's crazy because it was yesterday. So
Yes.
it's very important remember these landmarks. I think.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you mentioned something that I forgot, and the video doesn't mention because it's not just about Brazil, right? But yeah, the women here didn't vote until 1932. That's crazy. Like you mentioned, it was yesterday, 100 years ago, the women couldn't vote. They didn't have a voice. That's bizarre, if I could say, right? Yeah, I agree with all of you guys, but I don't know. Sometimes I think that, like you guys mentioned, it's a political day, and the people are more interested to appear they are worried with the cause or the things that uh it symbolizes, right? But oh, like I don't know if you guys watch it or follow the guys from Porta dos Fundos. They love to do like videos and um, mocking about the behavior of people like, oh, they bring a rose to you and a gift, a little chocolate, and oh, happy International Women's Day. Uh, we support you and the cause and your struggles, and we are here to celebrate the women's achievement. But in the practice, it's not they doesn't do the things that are necessary in day-to-day routine, It's just a political just to appear as something, right? That's why that most see in the majority of the people, not just the men, but the woman itself, they are not uh, so worried with the things that International Women's Day represents. That's sad, I think. But yeah, that's my opinion. But let's keep moving. Let me see another question. Hmm. Yeah, I mentioned something about the celebration of International Women's Day, but I would like to hear from Monique how usually, I don't know, people around you or you as yourself celebrate this this day. I don't know. How do you spend the International Women's Day usually?
I always get unhappy because I always receive, congratulations, happy Women's Day. No, it's not about that. It's about I have the opportunity to receive a better payment in my job or to receive the same payment that my colleagues. or have the opportunity to grow in my career, have better job opportunities or something like that. I don't want chocolate and roses or something like that. I like to have the same opportunities, the security to go out of my house and stay safe, feel comfortable and don't have to cross the street don't to cross with guys or something like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a reality in our country, right? We have a fear of not just being assaulted, but being raped, right? As women, that's unfortunately it's happened a lot until these days, right? That's a thing to discuss, right? As well. When you mentioned about going everywhere, anytime, being safe with wherever clothes that you choose, right? Not being judged. Oh, you're skinny? I forgot how to say saia, but it's too short.
Skirt? I don't know.
Skirt?
I
Yeah,
don't. Yeah.
yeah. I believe that is a skirt. Yeah. Uh, thanks, Monique. You said something that's quite important as well. And you, Jessica, how do you usually spend the International Women's Day?
I think around me, the people's not celebrating this truly, like you said. And the most times is just giving chocolate or flowers and turning in a commercial thing. So I think it's important to us to fight for your rights. And I also have the same thing. I have the same thought that would it be great to live in a country, in a place that you feel comfortable to take a bus without fear or walk on the street. And I feel like sometimes the people's not thinking about that right of the women's not so properly. And yeah, I think. I agree with Monique and you. To me, I live in a place that I am really afraid of doing anything alone. So if I need to buy anything, I going to ask it for my brother, going to me, because happens a lot frequently where I live. Sometimes some time ago, I wake up and I was going to my grandmother's house and had a guy follow a girl on the street. So that I think is it's crazy. It's happening all the time, and I don't know. It's a worry thing to to us.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you mentioned something important, like Monique was saying, oh, I'm afraid to uh, going out at the streets alone
Yeah,
at any time. But you mentioned something that happened a lot on the public transportation. It happens
yeah,
a lot, right? With a lot of people, some people doesn't see at all because yeah, they are too worried, or too tired, or just sleeping. But some people see happening and doesn't do anything because
yeah.
it's normal, right? Unfortunately, it happens a lot. And and you, Kleber, how do you spend in International Women's Day? How do I don't know, do you celebrate with you mentioned your mom, your grandma, and your visa? I don't know how to say it in English either.
Um, for me, is every year is a big party because is a birthday of my grandmother. So
Oh, what a
yeah,
coincidence, right?
yeah. So we we celebrate, but the birthday, not
Yeah.
the international one, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I think is very. interested the constant. That's it. But it's a day, a good day. It's very important for me because uh, her is a influence in my life, and and I love so much, and it's a good day.
Awesome. So your family enjoy the date because you do
Yeah,
a big party for your grandma.
yeah,
Love it. Awesome. Let me see. Yeah, maybe we can go to question number 3 as well. Can you start this one, Jessica? Could you read for us out loud and share your thoughts about it?
Okay. So question number 3. What are some significant achievements for women's rights that haven't been made possible through International Women's Day? I think the fact that now we can vote, it's really important, and maybe we can relate this to some cultural things about Brazil, and how that things it's recently, like you guys was talking about, like the girls are in growing their space little by little, and it's really relatable to your culture, how we are seeing nowadays. And even about like married, my grandmother was married when she was younger, and she divorced, and in that time that was a big thing, that was a super wrong thing to do, even when the girls and the women was in a toxic relationship or something. If she was not in a relationship, she get divorced, she was saw like a bad woman in the society. And I think it's something that is start to change with all like the global thing. So the global society have so much more access the information, and even the way the right of vote, all of that things is making us see everything in a different way. So yeah, that's my point.
Yes, absolutely. About voting, right? And yeah, let's hear the other, maybe Monique. Can you say something else? Can you remember anything else about question number 3?
I think for us, was possible to work in different kinds of jobs. Like we have women's engineers, architects, and different places, companies. We need more, but we have women working with this. I think the right of use pants, because in the past, pants, it's calça,
Pants. Oh,
pants,
pants.
pants,
Oh,
yes. Because in years ago, we didn't have this opportunity to use only skirts or dresses. Um, what more? I think the right of vote that Jessica already said. Um, I can't remember now some more examples. I mean, I'm
okay.
kind of asleep yet.
No problem. The important thing that you are still here and wake up earlier to be attentees, and I really appreciate it, even though you're a little bit sleepy. So no worries. Okay. Thanks. And you, Clever. Can you remember anything else about this?
Yeah. I remember some things, and I search. I do my I do my homework. I saw
Oh,
the plan of questions, so the terms for search. I find the first the the rights votes and 1,900 32 in Brazil. And the other is some legal landmarks include married woman heritage law and was 1962, which allowed women to manage their assessments without the need for the husband authorization. So it's
A
so
big
crazy
thing,
because
right?
the woman, yeah, the woman has a money, but her,
Yes.
well, the domestic libel law in 2012, which guarantee labor's rights to domestic workers. So many in Brazil, so
Yes.
it's a very important law, and the market of the contraceptive pill and sexual freedom.
Yes.
1916 is a wow. I don't know. I'm not a woman, but it's a crazy. You don't um, take a choice about your body. So this law, I don't know, is more or less for include the rights. Okay, and creation of the Maria da Penha law, 2006, and 2015 creation of the feminicide law. So there are so many um, things movement about the time. It's that I think the not everything, but okay, the is goals. That's all.
Yes, yes, for sure. Step by step, right? We are getting better. I love
Yeah.
it. I'm really impressed that you made a really search, a research about it. You will also bring the dates, right? Right, like about the years that happened, right? And you said something important like the contraceptive pill in the 1970s, right? That happened. Uh, it was a quiet mark because, well, about how you mentioned and being able to choose when you wanna uh, get pregnant or if you don't wanna get pregnant at all, sexual freedom, like you said, Clever, about the law of uh, bringing more rights for the domestic workers, right, here at Brazil, and the Maria da Penha law about domestic violence, right? It's
Yeah.
a white thing, big thing that um happened, right? And it was a great achievement as well. I love it. Yes. Thank you for bringing all this information with you.
Uh,
Yeah.
for me, it's important for to search and study and learn about more because I'm not a woman. So you know the things we the you live, and I don't know. So the men's it's necessary try to understand the facts only because it is very important to know the things. That's all.
Yes. Oh, clever. If everybody, not only the men, were like you, like trying to be more empathic, you know. Oh, let me just try to understand the other's reality. The world would be so different. But yeah, I really want to say something about what do you say? I believe that it happens not only because of this topic, but it's a good practice, right? To see the questions before you guys go came to the meetings, because you can be prepared and study and search a little bit and yeah, about the topic and get prepared to how to speak, right? It's a good practice doing in all the immersions, right? I highly recommend. Okay, so let me see. Um, okay, this one I'm curious to know. Let's go to question number 5. What do you think about this one, Monique? Can you start this one? Read for us and share with us your answer.
Are there any notable historical figures or movements in the fight for women's rights that you admire? I think actually nowadays we have some movements, women movements that fight for women's rights. Uh, for the plural, it's women's or women's. I always forgot.
It's women
Women,
is
the
with
plural.
yes. Oh,
Okay, thank you.
just like that.
Thank you.
Keep going.
The women's right. And for example, I was part of two initiative of women that create a good environment to women that like to play or work with board games. So one of those movements um, was a national center that connected women of all the country and got more opportunity to those women work with board games, have more visibility and more opportunities. And also we create a good environment to those women work in a comfortable place, in a safe place, and feel more more safe, feel comfort to do this. For me, it was very difficult to work with guys that was always say something rude or something like that. And unfortunately, we have to create these kind of movements. But it's good for us, but it was not necessary if the guys was nice with us, you know.
Oh, got it. You work with IT or this field of
No,
the
no. Only board games is it's a second job or a hobby for me.
Mhm.
But nowadays I work with communication, marketing, content.
Oh, yeah, but in every field there always some not so good guy that makes some comments that are totally unnecessary, right?
Yeah, I understand.
I feel you. Okay. So, and you, Jessica, about question number 5. Can you remember some maybe an historical figure, someone or some events that happened related to the fight for human rights?
Mm, I think I'm not know any public figure, but have women's like women who is in a good position, financial position, that I admire. Like my last chief, she was a woman, and she has a great company, and she doing everything. So I think is it. I cannot recall any figure public, but yeah, I think it's great. The women can grow in their jobs. Actually, it's great to be building that space. And yeah, I think is it. I cannot recall any figure.
Okay, no problem. So you mentioned your previous boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. Yeah. And I forgot to say it's not necessary to be an historical figure, public person, right? Maybe we can say something about some of our family or the we are close, maybe a friend or a boss, right? And you, Clever, there's
Uh,
anything or any events that you admire related to
yeah,
with
yeah. I admire the president, the ex-president Dilma Rousseff. She was the first woman president in Brazil. It's a big um, marker, and I don't know. I think I could have been easy in a world government by men. It's a political, stressful job, and when it's come to politics, it's a very intense game, you know. and and I don't know. I admire her because uh, it's a huge um, place to stay. So and her get in. It's uh, for this I admire her.
yes, yes, absolutely. And besides her um personal history, right? About the things that she faced during the military dic dictation. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
tortured and right,
yeah,
pretty tough, right? To
yeah.
overcome like these things and become the first Brazilian woman president, right?
It's to have the history of her. Uh,
Yes.
mm, it's, I don't know. It's a powerful woman to to see. Uh, Not only for a job, but a personal in private life. It's,
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Yes, I admire her as well. Let me see about me, this question. I was thinking I admire a lot of women, but I could say maybe that made one a special one that made part of my childhood and the teenage years, like related to what I love to do, that's reading. I could say Agatha Christie as well. She was, you know, one of the biggest writers of the 19th century, right? I forgot the number, but it was a lot of books. And yeah, I love her book. I could say also someone, a public person that I admire as well is Angela Merkel, the prime minister, ex-prime minister of Germany. She was in the uh, leading the Germany around, I believe, uh, 17 or 16 years. It's a big task as well, and she did it brilliant, right? And I also could say my mom, because she raised me and my brothers all by herself, right? A single mother, and I admire her so much. I could say this. I would pick these three brilliant women. Okay. Let me see. Oh, we still have some time. Maybe um we could say, oh, I want to hear from Kleber about question number 6. What role do men play in supporting International Women's Day and gender equality efforts? What do you think about you as
What
a man?
what role the men play? Hmm, it's a good question.
A little
And
bit
it,
complex.
yeah, it's complex because the first uh, my first thought is give a place for women to talk, but it's a very big speak because not about this. The machist speaker, I don't know. It's not give, but I don't know. I think I try to think more about this. I learn. I 30, 40 years, and I learn every day and pay attention, listen more, and open my eyes. And how can I um, support the movement, the be more human, not men, but be more
Yes.
human for
Oh,
for the place because it's a place for humans. So um, so I need think more about this question. Sorry, sorry.
don't be sorry. You were awesome. I loved your answer. Really love it because you said it all. I'm sorry. I know that I made you to be like in a defensive way because it's a tough question. But yeah, you said it all. It's all about us being human beings, right? It doesn't matter if you are woman or man or black or Asian or I don't know the other categories that we put ourselves, right? Love it. And it's all about that, about being open-minded like you and put some effort to try to understand the other side, right? Love it. Thank you, Kleber. Let's welcome back the guys from the breakout room. So, how was the conversation? Hey, Eduardo, what's up? How was the conversation on the breakout room?
It's good.
Sorry, Eduardo, are you there? I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello? Are you guys hearing Eduardo? Or it's something with me?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
No one is hearing me?
no, I listened.
Yeah. Hey, Eduardo, are you there? Can you say hi or I couldn't hear you? Sorry. Oh, she's typing. No, I can't hear you. You guys hear him?
Not now.
Not
Oh,
now,
maybe
too.
it's some audio. He's having some technical problems. The no worries. Okay, let's keep moving. I will ask you later, Eduardo. Let's hear now from let me see, Julia. Hey Julia, how was the conversation?
So for me, this conversation is great. It's very great. I love it to doing conversation in English. I like to talking about the things in other language, and I really love it when conversations about one hard topic. I think it's so difficult to answer about rights, about political things, and the about women's writing in Portuguese and English. And I think we challenge yourself when you discussing this in other language. And for this reason, I think I challenge myself in every single answer. for this, I think I improved my English a lot today. And for this reason, I really love conversation.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you like it. And let me just ask you a question, Julia. I don't know if you guys reached this one in the breakout room, but about question number 8, I'm curious to know your opinion. What role can education play in promoting gender equality and empowering women and girls? What do you think about the education?
So we don't answer this question, but I think this question is so great. I like the initiative as a curricular activity, for example, women's in mathematics, women's in history, women's in political society. I think this is so great because women in many times in history don't have access in education. And for this reason, in many areas has more men of women, and I think promotion programs we are putting women in these areas like men. I think is good to promotion equality, because in my opinion education can change the world in general, because we have a lot of problems in society. And if we study a lot of these programs and they try to resolve user education, I think this world can change in many parts. And I think promotion equality in education can be so great. For example, has areas we when we imagine it, we just think about the men. For example, in technologies, when I think about this, I want people who working in technological things. I always remember of the men and these words in the same time in mathematics and these things, and they put women and the in these areas. I think so great, and I love these initiatives as a curricular, because I think it help a lot of women to fight against this inequality in society we live in now.
Yes, loved your answer, Julia. That's all about it, right? Because if you have access to a good education, you can, right? It's like a tool for you to be free, right? You can be whatever you want. You discover new interests or new abilities that you didn't even know, maybe, when you say about women in these fields and areas that are in the majority are composed by the men, right? Thank you, Julia. So, hey, let me see, Ricardo. Oh, Ricardo went back. Eduardo, are you there? Can you say something? Maybe I would like to ask you a question. I would really love to hear you. Are you there, Eduardo? Mm, I can't hear you. That's so sad. Really sorry. Okay, no problem. Maybe in the next opportunity. Really sorry, Eduardo. I will have to close the meeting, guys, because it's all our time together. Unfortunately, it's over. But before I do it, I must share with you some links, right? About the first one, it's for the survey. Okay, so if you guys can go there, put your honest feedback about this meeting, the topic, me as a host, what I can do better, right? And if you guys can say something that you are interested to discuss in the future, it really helps me out, right? When I'm creating the questions and thinking about new topics. And I would love to hear what you guys are interested to. The second one is for TNT's website. And the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you guys can go there, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, would mean a lot for us. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great day, a great rest of the week, and see you guys around the next Wednesday, right? 9 a.m.